Hi everybody, welcome to today's Mother's Day live stream hosted by AOL, and together with me I have a few different people introducing Glenn. Glenn will be my co-host for today,
Hello.
and we have Hyrie, who will be one of the speakers,
Hello, everybody.
and Glenn Cole, who are also one of our speakers,
Hi, everybody.
and Lena, who is our star of today.
Hi.
All right. So later on, you'll be expecting different stories from different people, and will be moderated by me and Glenn, who will be having a frank discussion and chat on especially with regards to today's theme, Mother's Day. So for a lot of us who just came out of prison, Mother's Day has been a very is very crucial for us because earlier today someone mentioned to me about how she has been struggling, not really because as a mother, but more of how Mother's Day is triggering for her. And this reminded me a lot of my time inside because I just wonder how will my mom feel when I was inside and Mother's Day is around the corner and I'm the only child. So that made me think a lot on how my mom have gone through the past 2 years when I was in prison. And so with me here today, I have a few people who I'd like to ask more about their maternal figures and their relationship with them. So introducing our first speaker, Hyrie.
Hi, morning, everyone.
Hi, Hyrie.
Hi.
Can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Okay, a little bit myself. Okay, I would say that I'm 42 in a week's time.
Oh, a week's time.
Yeah, so I'm waiting a big present from Isaac. Okay,
all here. You get it?
Okay, I'm turning 42 in a week's time, and I'm married with a wonderful, beautiful wife, Azlinda. Baby, if you're watching. Okay, and I'm just okay. I was incarcerated for 3 times since 2016, in and out, straight all the way from 2016 up to 2019. So my last incarceration was in 2019, and I was released in 2021. Yeah, and I've been sober ever since for a total of 4 years. Thank God, with the support of family, loved ones, friends, like people down here from AL, all are the best support I have, and also for my recovery team. Goals Aspiration, you guys are awesome.
Yeah, are they supporting? Are they tuning in right now?
Yes, I think they are tuning into because we have a podcast today.
Oh.
So some of them are able to watch. Some
Nice. All right. Hi, members of Goals Aspiration, if you are here. All right. So you mentioned that you are married with this with your wife, right?
Yeah.
Azlinda?
Yeah, Azlinda.
All right. So could you share a little bit about how did you met her?
Okay, we were actually best buddies. We worked together in Iron Orchard. We've been friends since 2019. Sorry, 2009, 2010. 2010. We've been friends together for so long, close friends, buddies, and call it drug buddies. We
Drug buddies.
sold drugs together, everything. Then after that, we went into our own life, get married and everything. After that, we met up again. So that's where we become close friends because both of us having the same, should I say, same journey, same aim. So that's why recovery journey that we have. So together. Yeah, so that's why I think that's what make us become more close lah.
Right.
From there,
would you say that she has been sort of strong support as a maternal figure? Not really, not say mother lah, but then maternal figure, like in a sense of.
Okay, I will say that she's not been a strong support. She's been a very, very strong support, guys. Without her, I told you, I won't be able to be where I am now, because with the support that she gave me, especially when I have this recovery journey, was a bit, not say a bit late. But for me, it's like recovery is just all it's about not taking drugs. I have this mentality whereby when you're being sober, that's recovery. But actually, she showed me a lot of the things that we should do when during our recovery, by upgrading ourselves, give back to society and everything. That's where she gave me all the strengths, the encouragement, commitment that we do. That's why we are doing this together now, and we're also doing it together with our group GA, Goal Aspiration, and also with AOL.
By doing it together, you mean like the process of recovery,
Yeah, the process of recovery. Yes, correct.
rehabilitation.
Because recovery is not only about being sober, like I said earlier on. It's also about giving back to the society.
Doing good.
Yeah, doing good to society. Because to be good, you have to do good to get good.
The sense of purpose.
Yes,
Like
sense
it
of
gives you something to think about other than yourself.
Yes.
Um,
And the feeling that you have after you do all this is different from the feeling that you get high last time. You know, when you get high, you just like to isolate yourself alone, everything. So when you're giving back to society, the feeling of satisfaction is there.
the community,
Yes, correct.
everyone being
Yes.
vulnerable together because we understand each other.
Yes,
like,
correct. Yeah.
the triggers of are always there.
Yes, correct. It's true.
Okay, so bringing back to the linkage of Mother's Day, right? Could you share a little bit about any other maternal figures who have supported you in the past?
Okay. I would like to say, I think my mom and also my sister, my siblings. I have two sisters. They have the most support from especially my sister, because when I was in prison incarcerated for 3 times, I don't really actually want. Not say don't allow. I don't actually really want my mom to come, because you know she's aging. She's quite difficult to walk in a long distance, unable to walk long distance and stand very long. So for me, it's kind of a, how to say, punish my own self for not letting see my mom. So
letting you see
I
her.
I also don't want to see my mom coming all the way to visit. No, coming to visit is not a very easy thing. You know, you have to
Yeah.
walk a long distance to come just to visit us, and the timing is just 20 minutes. So I think it's not fair for them lah. We've been very how to say, think of ourselves only last time. So why not? Then
That's true.
the thing that my mom support is, at first, for my first 2 incarceration, I've always been giving these empty promises. Like I say, yes, mom, I will change. Yes, mom, I will do this. I won't do that. I know, kind of thing. But nothing is being proved. So the support that she gave is good lah for me.
Has it been-
Non-stop.
like it's always the unconditional support. Like they don't really ask for anything back, right? For me, I came out twice. Like I came out and then I went back in again,
Mhm.
and it was just 1 month period, and my mom. Yeah, sorry, I just shared a little bit because I feel like what you said reminded me, because the second time before I went in, me and my mom were playing Mobile Legends.
Oh,
And then
that's cool.
we were playing Mobile Legends. Like it was such a perfect night. It felt like such a perfect night. And then suddenly in the middle of the night, right?
Oh, someone knocked.
Yeah. Then CMB came and
Okay.
like she was showering, and then she came out with the bun on the head. And then she's like, yes. And then the CMB officer told me what if I asked me if I took or if I didn't declare. And I said no. I was very confident. I thought they would not bring me back for urine test. And then they told me that they were going to bring me back to the station. Then after that, they tell me, don't tell your. No, I told my mom. Then my mom said, okay, I'll wait for you. And then after that, the same officer say, you don't make your mom wait for you until so late. You better tell her the truth. So I went in front of her and then I just kneel down and I just broke down, because as you said, empty promises.
Yeah.
The first time you come out, it's like the first few times you come out, even sometimes it's just all empty promises. And they are the ones outside that need to face all the other people, the
Yeah, it's true,
questions.
correct. Because for me, okay, like just share a bit for me lah, for myself. I think that we being incarcerated inside prison, no matter what offense we did, a drug or any other offenses, especially drug, the society look at us like you're even more worse than a murderer, you see. So when we are inside, we don't have to think about or worry about anything. All 3 meals provided. And do we know that some our family outside has nothing to eat even a day, It's hard for
Yeah.
them. So for us being selfish, we cry at the moment, say, Amma, I miss you so much. I don't miss you. I just bullshit that day. After that, go out do again, that kind of thing. So for me, the support that my mom gives me is I don't know how to describe it. It's very undescribable.
Just holding this image, like we inside, we are just like, yard time reading book, and then them outside having to work just to support the family, just to come out, just to walk all the way to visit. They have to take leave and off to come and visit.
That's why.
all the way at Changi leh.
And that's what my sister did. Sarah, Umi Sarah, if you're watching this, I love you. Okay, the thing that she sacrificed, she went to, even though it's not a face-to-face visit, it's just a televisit. You know, she did a lot time for come and visit me when I request for this and that, and even though my friend, which is not my wife, she did help me a lot during my third incarceration. I asked for this, asked for that, asked for book, everything. And as a friend, you know, she helped a lot. She helped me a lot during the time. So, you know, people like us inside, we only think of nothing. All you know is write later, hey, I want this book, I want that book,
Yeah.
bring me that one.
That's
Just imagine
true.
if we can request for food during our visit, I was sure we're gonna ask a lot of things.
Oh my gosh.
So I think the kind of selfishness we have inside. Not everybody's like that. I'm just saying I'm part of them. I'm one of them. So at the point in time, I don't have this thinking whereby, you know, I'm gonna change or what everything. But when my third incarceration, I feel that it's about time lah. I want to change. And the most impact I had when I get was last year, May 14th of May. I set up
That's almost next week.
I set up my birthday. I
14th
shouldn't have.
of May.
I'm expecting a
Guys,
present.
14th of May, if you're watching this, right?
I shouldn't have said
Oh
my
no,
birthday.
everyone's
Okay,
going to.
So I already said out, you guys can just PM me. What present I'm gonna give? Okay, on 14th of May 2022, my father passed away. That's my birthday. That's the I don't know, should I say present that I get for my birthday, 41 birthday. And the worst part is that my dad didn't get to see me now change. Then empty promises I give to my mom, my father, my siblings, everything. They said, you will never change. You will do the same thing again, even though you say, because I've been saying it for so many times. Even during my second incarceration, when I was out, I only went to urine for 1 month. The rest of the month I never go.
Oh.
So I even lied to my mom that I need to get out of the house. I said, why you packing your stuff, everything? You on the run or what? No, I'm working at Changi. You know the lie that I gave. I would say, Mama, I'm working at Changi now, so I need to sleep over there. It's very far for me to travel. So I rented a house near there. So she was like, okay, make sure you don't repeat your stupid things. But actually, I was on the run already. My sister know it. I mean, you know, I bring back all the stuff. I say, what the you doing this again, is it?
Oh,
you know, all the stuff, so many of that.
Yeah.
Then she was shocked that I'm into drug again. So that's why I lied to my mom, saying that I need to. So, Mom, if you're watching, I'm sorry.
That also watching.
Yeah, even my dad too. Okay.
We have a comment from Dan. He said that he lost his mother last year. Still feeling the loss, especially during these times. And all I'm saying is make your mom proud, make her happy, make sure she feels she's the best, and do it while she's still around.
That's good.
That's true.
True. Yeah.
And with that, let's thank Harry for this very heartfelt and sharing.
Thank you so much.
And next up, we'll invite two Glens up on stage. One Glenn is our volunteer from AOL, and another Glenn, he is our recent participant of our programs, and they also have a very interesting story to share.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, good morning, everyone.
Wow, welcome me to the live stream. Glenn to the live stream as well.
Glenn
and Glenn. Yeah.
You must make your spelling known.
Oh,
one is single N and one is double N.
yeah. Okay. So, you know, interesting thing about us, I think you and I, we both met each other at the same program, right? Correct?
Yes,
One
yes,
as a volunteer, and then Glenn
As a
came
mentor.
as a participant. So it was, you know, my personal experience volunteering for the program was actually a very fruitful one. Meeting a lot of people that I never thought I would meet, you know, in my life. So, you know, Glenn, like, tell me more about yourself.
Okay. I am actually just had been released from prison 2 months ago, and then I'm 42. Sorry, 43.
Oh, okay.
Want to be younger.
It's okay. It's always good to be younger. Feel younger.
Okay, so I actually know of this AOL organization when I was inside there, and then some of the sharing by the trainer, I feel that they are very motivating because they have actually been there, done that before. So in my mind, I'm thinking, if people can do it, why not me? because just to share a little bit more of my history, I had been incarcerated for 6 times in total.
Okay.
So a total of 14 years spent behind bars.
All right.
Yes. So if you do some maths, you calculate the time when I'm out here. It's not long. Yes. So people will define me as a hardcore. So naysayers will say that why bother to change? Can you change or not?
Well, I mean, it's interesting you say that. So I'm hearing that you feel that people define you, but tell me, how would you define yourself?
Like I say, I am trying to lead a new life. That's why I opt to join this AOL.
Okay.
And I hope to increase my positive network.
Oh, perfect. I like that attitude.
Because my network previously are all negative influences. So I believe with the correct network, I can slowly have support to reintegrate back to society.
Well, since you talk about network, right? I think all of us, even the audience, we have someone in our network that I believe will always take care of us, and that's our moms, right?
Yes.
So maybe tell us a little bit more about your relationship with your mom.
My mom actually passed on while I was in there.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
So no choice. Though she is not able to see that I'm making changes to my life, but I believe if she's in heaven, she will be able to know it. So my mom actually is a very caring, I would say, because I think all moms are like that. Yes. So actually something that struck deeply in my mind is when because my mom had cancer.
Oh, okay.
So during the last stages of her life, she is in pain, but she still want to come and visit me because I'm inside for quite a long time. So she's worried that she won't be able to see me. So with the pain, she because my mom is a strong-headed person also. So during the last visit, which is 1 week before she passed on, she actually was so weak that she's unable to walk into the prison. So this is what was told by my sister because she asked her godson to piggyback her up.
Oh.
Yes, because she said she must see me that week. I believe maybe when people are nearing the end, they have some feelings. So
wow.
When I saw her, I see that she's okay, but a week later, during the night, the prison officer came to my room and said that I need to go to the hospital and see. So I went to the hospital because we are still under custody. So the time we spend there is not long. So at the point of time, my mom is actually highly on morphine already because of the pain. So she's not able to open her eyes and see me. So when the time has come for me to return back, I told her, I hold her hands and I told her that I'm going back. Then I got no chance to come again.
Wow.
And then a few seconds later, she opened her eyes, tearing.
Oh man. Yeah.
So I think I feel that my mom has done a lot for me lah.
Mm.
And then despite the empty promises I made to her, and the inability to fulfill the promise, I think I would like to say that though it's a little bit late lah, but I would like to tell and declare that I want to change this time.
Steady. I think it's amazing. So audience, if you're hearing this, especially to the moms, we just had the story about a very, very strong-headed mom, and you can see the extent that this mom is willing to go to, to really care for and look after her son, and with that, Glenn is now, he has that drive to change so much, So wow, man, Glenn, I feel like I need tissue also. My goodness.
I think with the thought of wanting to change, I am able to go out of my comfort zone.
Yes.
Yes, because this is my first time doing this live stream,
Yeah.
and then I nervous actually,
Okay.
and then but I want to do new things because society is evolving, so I have to learn all these things, and then to do something differently rather than my old ways.
Right. Yeah, my goodness. Wow. So Glenn, maybe I think it seems like your mom has really impacted you a lot. What is something that you think she did right that impacted you the most today?
I think it's the time, like I said just now, lor. Is the time when she
Hospital
yes
incident.
because the visit incident.
Okay.
Yes, because when my sister shared this with me, I think we were both in tears.
I can feel that. Wow, it's a very, very powerful event and memory, and it's gonna stay for a long time.
Yes. I think both my sister and me haven't quite recovered from that incident.
Okay. But if I may ask, do you have any, fond memories, of your time with your mom? Or tell the audience, what is your, fondest and like most favorite like memory of your mom?
I think I can only remember that the fond memories happened when I was not involved with all these negative activities. Because once we are onto something, we are not like a person already.
Was there a specific day that you recall?
Not actually specific day lah. I mean, because my mom is a person who really care for the kids, and then as long as we are around in the house or whatever, she'll make sure that we are taken care of, and then be it until this age lah.
Okay, wow. Okay, maybe I think it's a very, very moving experience being with you here today. But before we leave, maybe I just want to get your advice, since you have had so much experience in this part of your life. Maybe you can share with the audience as well. What's an advice for people who might be struggling to connect with their mothers. What would you advise them?
I would say I think I joined AOL also because I want to try to encourage those younger ones who are in their rebellious stage, and then still have their parents around. Because don't be like me and live in regret. I think cherish the person you love while they are still around. It's important.
Wow. So time is really of the essence.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I hope you will, always treasure, all these fond memories with your mom, and you continue to do good. Yeah?
Yes, I will.
Perfect, man. Glenn is
I think for all of us
Wow.
hearing today, we are all going to give you a big hug. Yeah, good hug.
Wow, come on.
Well done, Glenn.
Good
Okay.
job, good job.
Make
job.
it a happy occasion today. Today is a Mother's Day
So
event.
you must smile.
Yes.
Okay, so thank you, Glenn, so much for joining us on live stream.
Welcome.
Right, the next one I want to invite, right, is she's a mom of 3. You've already seen her in the camera just now. So let's welcome Lina. Woo! Woo! So hi everyone, this is Lina. Lina,
Hi,
tell everyone
everyone.
about yourself.
Morning. So I'm a mother of 3 and I'm a full-time employee, a full-time wife, very busy. And then I'm also volunteering with AOL during my
Uh-huh.
free time.
So like perhaps let's let me ask you. I mean, like for me, right,
Mm.
I chose to volunteer because I wanted to help people to achieve like clarity of thought, and I
Mm.
felt that going through this program, I could practice helping to touch people's lives, and it's something that I feel I want to cultivate in myself. But what's your personal experience? Why did you volunteer with AOL?
I think from the very beginning, I've always wanted to do volunteering. It's just
Mhm.
that trying to find a specific types of volunteering that actually suits me. So I think I work better volunteering by giving back in terms of like my time and energy. So I decided to volunteer with AOL because I think interacting with those ex-offender has been something that I'm used to growing up, for the past few years. But to get to know them on the other part, which is the reintegration part back to society. So hence why I volunteer.
Okay. Sounds like a life mission for you.
Yes.
Beautifully explained. So, I mean, you're a mom,
Mm-hmm.
all right? So tell us more. I mean, is it like, I will never have that experience of becoming a mother,
It would be so
obviously.
wrong lah if you
Yeah, I
ever
know,
experience
right? So maybe tell me lah, because this is a dream I will never ever achieve. But are there any like what do you feel like are the rewards of being a mom?
I think the rewards of being a mom is always to be able to see every timeline that your child went through, every stages, and to see their growth, their develops, their meltdowns, their everything. I think that part is something that not every woman out there get to actually experience. So I think to be able to have this experience is something that is very rewarding for me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think typically you will always be the one that's more often cleaning the house and taking care of the space also, right? Correct. Or not?
Yes.
But I think it's a compliment because that makes you a master of space and time, right? Correct. Or not?
Yeah, I can say it also / full-time maid.
Slash full time. Oh no.
helper.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds like it's definitely a tough job.
You want to switch
can we even
position,
call
I'll
it a
be
job?
happy to
Wow.
switch.
Yeah. But okay. Let's talk about we talk about volunteering, right? So how was it like so far? Your experience with working with our XOs that you through our program.
Okay, I think the unique part about working with AOL community, I call it a community because I really feel the sense of the strong community within this AOL. So compared to other, I shall not name anyway. I think it's because each time whenever you attend for any session for volunteering, like I'll always leave feeling fulfilled. And there's always something that I also learn along, not just by just come like support and then go home. No, like I always have that fulfilling moment where I think it's not something that I can get it outside. So it helps me feel more content, and I can see the difference between the ex-offenders is like they are really like, I really want to have that support. It's like very genuine. Unlike every day where I meet other people, like, the genuine part is always like, yeah, no, not there.
Okay. Wow. Okay. I think
Like real.
I might be able to like associate with that, because I also see a change, in the people, and I feel that the community is really something that I would love being a part of. That's why I'm like choosing to stay. This is like my, I think, first 2 or 3 months with AOL, but I thought, yeah, not bad. I really like being here and volunteering here. And I think it's like a place for you to practice a lot of life skills also, because you talk
Yep.
to so many people, right?
Yep.
Yeah, you develop like different ways of approaching people and helping people. So it's a good.
Another whole world.
Yeah, and now Singapore talking about critical core skill, correct? Have
Really?
you heard about that?
Not yet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, government initiative. They want to make sure people are not just trained at their jobs, but trained in like communication,
Being more
leadership.
mindful.
Yeah,
more-
mindfulness, this type of thing. So yeah. So oh, I know. Very good question.
What?
Did your role as a mom, influence your approach with the ex-offenders?
As a matter of fact, actually no, because I think my role as a mother only ends at my children.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so with the rest, it's more like it's a one-on-one connection. Like I don't feel like I need to be another mother. Yeah, but I'd rather be on their side as like their cheerleader, their supporter, rather than be their another mother. Yeah.
Right. But then again, come to think about it, like most mothers are also cheerleaders, right? Correct.
Yeah.
So maybe at home you have already been a
But I'm not
decently
on
good
my
cheerleader.
mother mode on lah.
Can. Okay. So I think it's nice that you share that, being a cheerleader. So that I think generally helps, in building that bridge, with our mentees, so
Yeah.
to speak.
I mean,
So, yeah.
I mean, usually when you give their support and how they respond back to you, it just makes you feel like they are listening as well, not just like reply for the sake of reply. So that makes me feel more like, okay, if you're gonna put your effort, I'm gonna put more effort. Yeah.
Okay. Do you recall any very like fond memories in the program,
Fond memories.
or any interesting memories?
Oh no, the one that I
Incidents.
shared that part on the second program, that one is the fond memories, but no,
Oh,
cannot share. The funny
Okay.
part, the embarrassing part.
embarrassing part.
Yeah, that story. Please forget about it.
Audience, you want to hear? No?
Don't
Must ask. If you ask, right, then maybe you should tell.
Cannot.
Cannot. No.
Like,
Quick, somebody ask. Somebody ask. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. But well, since it's a Mother's Day live stream, I still want to ask you, maybe do you have any advice, in the event that someone that does tune in as a mom, is there any advice, right, for moms who might be struggling to balance responsibilities?
Wow. How do I give suggestions? I think as long as you know how to prioritize things accordingly, like maybe work until a certain time and then kids is until a certain time, to yourself, which is very important. Every mother needs to have their own time, even if it's just 10 minutes a day. And then I don't think if you work that way, I think it's easier to manage motherhood rather than just, it's not just, people talk about motherhood, it's not just about being a mother, it's about being yourself also. So I think most people nowadays, they might tend to forget the part of being themselves after
Right.
entering the motherhood journey. Yep.
Right.
So
right.
it's important to find the right balance.
Okay.
Oh my god, she said, yeah, that story. Shh.
Someone in the chat knows. Okay.
Very nice.
Yeah. So well, I mean, just to like summarize that, right? So what I'm hearing is, of course, being as a mother is a huge role, and sometimes it like shifts you out of your own focus, right? So it's important to prioritize what you need to do, and even more importantly, save time for yourself.
Yeah, because otherwise if you don't put yourself first, it's very hard to be the best mother. Yeah,
Right.
because it's all about like you need to be okay before you can be the best to the
Yeah.
rest.
Well, I mean, if anyone is on live stream and you agree, well, give us a thumbs up, you know. Yeah, and if anyone is still doing this recorded, thumbs up too.
Hey, I like to show something. Okay, so we
Ooh,
have
what you
here
have?
we have a sneak peek. Lina's kid is with us,
Hello, say hello.
and her other kid is also with us. Hello. Yes. Okay. So, what I want to show you is what the kid. What's your name? Hi, say hi, everybody.
Hi,
Introduce yourself.
Huh?
Introduce yourself.
What's your name?
Yeah,
No, you
What's
must
the
tell
name?
what's
my
your
name is
name.
Ariel. Ariel.
Ariel. I will. Your father also watching there. Say hello, daddy.
Hello.
Okay, so he just drew something the entire time we had a live stream, right? He drew something for the mom. It's so sweet. All John himself, he didn't refer to anything. So I guess that's one of the joys of motherhood. Also, when you see your child appreciating you like that. Is that right?
Yes.
You agree?
Yes. Agree.
Mm.
Yes.
And also, not just she's a mother, she's now also a part-time. Why? Could you share a little bit about this Lina's tarts?
This Lina tart is freshly homemade.
It's called Lina Tan.
It's called Lina's
it's called
tarts.
Lina's tart. Easier for people to remember. So it's actually kind of like
No pun intended.
suitable to be it's suitable for as a gift. It's also suitable to be shared together with family and friends, or you can also just divulge the whole of it by yourself, just to pamper yourself, which is fine. So I think during Mother's Day we want to introduce this my Nutella tart, aka Lina's tart.
So it's baked by Lina
Yeah.
while juggling all her responsibilities as a mother,
Wow.
as a volunteer, as a full-time employee,
Full-time
as
wife.
a full-time wife. Yeah, so I just found that it's very it's just so inspiring when she said that when we went to her house to do Hari Raya visiting and we ate the Nutella tarts. We can all
I had
try.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
so
try now, is it?
yeah, maybe later we get everybody else to try also.
Wow.
So when I first
Can
tried
we,
it.
can we feed the audience? I think they might want
Yeah.
one too.
All right, okay. Come feed the audience. Whoa!
Whoa!
Yeah, how crisp they are. So for
Wait, give me one.
it felt when I first took a bite, I just imagine it to be
Come,
so much better,
Say
so much better than Chinese New Year cookies. I think that's so much better than pineapple tarts. So if you can,
The millennial version.
please support. Please, if you can, please support her. The order form is in the link. Please, the order form is in the link. Please,
nice,
take a look at it. And if you're willing to support, her, I think you'll go a long way to developing her skills and interest and passion as a baker, and also support as a mother. All right, I'll leave you two to it.
Can I share the proceedings?
Yes, please.
Yes. And part of not just supporting me. So each bottle that you purchase, part of the proceeding will be donated as well. So meaning that you will also be doing a good cause, not just buy to support, but you also buy to donate.
awesome.
Yes.
Should
All you
hear
have
that?
to do is just click on the Google Form link and then fill it up the forms. That's all.
Wow,
Simple,
nice.
right? Nowadays technology, you just have to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I just need to check very quickly, right?
Yeah.
You sure you only have like 2 hands, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to figure out where you're hiding the other 2 hands to do all this work. My goodness. Motherhood and wow, and your job and still baking. Wow.
I know, right? That's why I need to be treated and pampered during this Mother's Day, right or not, Ale? Correct or not? So
Yep,
are you going to
the sun
treat
is
me during
nodding.
Mother's Day? Are you going
Is
to
that a
treat
yes?
me during Mother's Day? Really?
Buy a massage chair.
Oh, you buy
Wow,
me
you
a
buy a
massage chair.
massage chair.
Wow.
It costs a lot of money.
Yeah, how much is it?
How much is it? Yeah.
999.
999. He say one, he say he
Whoa.
wants to buy me a massage chair. Yeah.
All right. Thank you all. So thank you for sharing. We heard so right now we've heard the perspectives of someone who okay. How to do it in a nice way. We heard from 3 different perspectives, and now we'd like to invite back all of them back on stage.
Yeah, come guys, come.
Come, let's all sit down.
Come.
Let's get
Sit down,
chairs.
sit down.
Come, yeah.
All right.
I stand Kennedy.
Okay, stand.
Nutella.
Well, you stand can already.
Okay.
Squeeze.
I'm too tall.
Come, Nina.
I thought you wanted to sit
Yeah,
on top of
no
me.
need.
No
All right.
need.
Right.
So since we're coming to
Yes,
the
please.
end of the 1 hour session we have with you, we'd like to now go on to asking if you could say one thing to the person that you've described to us today, what would it be? Maybe we start from Lina.
If I could say one thing,
If you could say one thing to someone, maybe your mother who has supported you, your mother.
no, actually the person who supported me the most is my children and my husband. I think they are my number one main supporter, because after being a mother, like I'm on a journey on my own. Like my mom became the second supporter. My mother-in-law is also my second supporter. So I just want to thank you guys like so much for like always helping to accommodate to my schedule and being very understanding, despite sometimes like when I'm busy doing something focused and then you won't get my attention. But yeah, thank you so much. Especially for my husband, who's always fetching me every time I'm doing my volunteering session with them, despite it ends very late, I appreciate that a lot.
It's true. I'm very appreciative of Shafiq as well, and he's such a good host right there at Hari Raya, the open house. Thank you, Shafiq, as well. How about Harry?
Okay, I would like to say a big thanks to my mom and my sister, both my sisters, because they are also a mom and parents, a good one. They've been supporting me so much. And the biggest shout out is I big shout out, wrong typo. Okay, the biggest shout out I would say is to my wife, because without you,
At the end of the day, wife is always
yes, because without you, I think I won't be where I am now. Without the support you gave me, without the encouragement, the even though I can be a pain in the sometimes, I think most of the times, and I'm the biggest annoying of your biggest fan, always annoy you and irritate you, but you're still there for me. You always keep on encouraging me, support me, without fail. I almost cried. Oh my God.
You better cry when you go home.
Okay, I just say thank you so much, baby. You've been supporting me so much. Thank you so much. Love you.
How about
Now, Glenn.
Glenn.
Okay, so since today is Mother's Day, other than my late mom, I would like to say thanks to my sister who has been supporting me, giving me the full support she can for me since I'm out. So a great thank you to you, sister.
Say something to your mom now.
Yeah.
If
What would you say to her?
Okay, what would you say to her?
If it's for my mom, then I would think despite me failing so many times, but I will continue to fight against this addiction recovery.
It is, and we're all here to journey with you, because we all understand that recovery is a lifelong thing. The triggers will always be there, even if you
After
are
10 years, 20
after 10 years, 20 years. And that is actually the powerful part of learning the humility, when you are accepting that once an addict, always an addict. But what we choose to do with that will make all the difference. And what is fighting us? What purpose do we have now? And so I also like to say I didn't prepare for this, but I would like to also say thank you to my mom, who is always doing everything, like always there, always supporting, and never fail to visit every single time. And I think I'm blessed in that regard, because I understand there are people who might not have visits when we're inside. And the one thing that she said to me before I come out is that she doesn't want to go back to the visit place again. it's a long wait. It's an hour wait
Yes.
just to visit us for that 20 minutes, hour long, 2 hour long. And so I really appreciate that. And thank you all. Thank you for doing all that to me. You want to say anything to your mom?
You want to say anything to me?
Oh, shy.
All right. So guys, we have heard stories from three different perspectives. You have a mother, and from a husband, and from a son. And so I will invite you guys to share the different questions you might have about us,
Yes,
and also to
share.
to share any message you might and support. So how to order? You can
Click on the
click on the link, the pre-order link at there. There's a Nutella cookies, Nutella tarts. And with that, let's all try her tarts.
Yes.
Yeah.
Come, Lina, let's try your tarts.
I already tried mine 10,000 times.
It tastes bad.
They-
Tastes bad.
Because you don't like Nutella.
No, I didn't like Nutella. It's about this thing.
So
Oh,
you
he don't
like.
like the he don't like
Right.
So
the dough.
he likes Nutella but don't like the dough.
Yeah.
But for us, we love both. I think it's a great blend.
Yeah.
After this, we
it's
can
good.
go work out together with Glenn at the gym.
And we
Mm.
go rock climbing.
Ramen.
Wow. That's good.
Wow, there's a blend of sweetness and
Nice.
Oh.
That's very. It melts in the mouth,
it truly melts in the mouth. Oh my god, I don't even know where the thing go already.
but must have a lot to fill the stomach.
No need, one is the calories already over. One okay, never mind. Is healthy, not as many calories. Any
Yeah.
healthy fats you use.
Yeah,
and-
I would
You
say-
can indulge your whole bottle by yourself, and then you can feel better by going to the gym later. Yeah.
Alright. Gone out later for gym, yeah?
Okay, just want to share a bit with you guys out there, the people, to everyone out there. For those who still have their parents, please appreciate them while they're still around, because you don't have to wait until like never mind lah, later lah, or 1 year later, 1 month later, 1 week later, I talk to them, I ask for forgiveness from them. Don't wait. Okay, this thing doesn't wait for you. You have to go to them, you know, and ask for forgiveness and everything. Appreciate them while they're still around.
Well, you still
And-
can.
Yeah, while you still can. And always remember, woman, wife, fiance, girlfriend, whatever it is, they are women. They like to neck and neck and neck.
Do I like
One-
that? Sorry.
Okay. Not all, but mostly. Once they stop neck at you, it means that they don't care and they don't bother about you. So please do not disrespect them. Show them love. They are there for you, for us.
Alright. Guys, if the link is not working, please leave your contact number. Please leave your email address here so we can contact you directly. Yes, sorry for that.
Mom and dad.
And also, maybe I'd like to leave everybody, maybe leave a message for everybody, like what Harry did. Leave a message to all those who to appreciate your mom.
Yeah,
Message
leave
to
leave a
others.
comment in the live.
Yeah, I
Go
got-
online,
I
leave
got-
a comment. you
I
know.
copied your statement. Okay, no worries.
Yeah. Maybe you want to leave a message to everyone out there who's
I think I would like to re-emphasize what Heidi said, because the only thing we know that everyone is going to leave the world one day, so we don't know when it is. So cherish the moment.
all right. Ken, and for me, I feel like every single day that they are around is a blessing for us. So I also like to leave this message that Happy Mother's Day to everybody, especially Bernard. I think Lina, you're the mentor of Bernard, right?
Yeah, he's busy today doing the programming food delivery, but he managed to tune in.
Okay, that's
Nice. Thanks for joining us. All right, Ken. If that's pretty much it, do you guys have anything you want to ask or say? I just like 11:50. Maybe I can leave you guys with Ariel who will entertain you guys. Maybe Ariel will sing us a song.
I really want to sing a song for anybody, for them.
Oh,
Shy,
Shy.
Bring my invite sister, come.
Sister cannot, more
Why?
shy.
Oh, lama.
10 times shy.
Come, come. Okay, guys. Aaron's sister here also.
come say hi.
Say hi. Say something. Your mom.
You want to share anybody with them? What's your feeling as a children?
You want to
Instead
share?
of
Happy.
Yes.
Happy.
Happy child.
You tell them.
I feel happy because I'm going to rock climbing. I can buy and I can buy toys.
Only toys? Then how about Mama? Never buy anything for your mom.
Massage chair.
Massage chair,
Wow.
Mother's Day. It comes
Confirm?
from my money.
You sure?
I use my Hari Raya
massage
money.
chair.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, sorry to interrupt, guys. The link is working now. You can go ahead and fill it up.
It's
Thank you. And
Subscribe.
support to
Yes,
Lina.
subscribe.
Ariel said subscribe.
No,
Subscribe
to the channel
to the channel
and click on the
and
link.
click in the link.
Yes.
Yeah.
Click here to subscribe and click here to order.
Okay, Kakak, you got anything to say? Nothing.
Kakak very shy. She
Add
must
a song.
have
Add a song. Add a song. Add a song.
You must ask people like if you want to buy the cookies, click on the link.
If you want to buy cookies, click on the link. At this
You say
video.
bye bye.
Thank you guys for joining us. Bye-bye.
Thank you for coming.
Bye.
Bye.
Subscribe.
Next one, Children's Day. Let's see.
Hey, I want to add a song.